In this video, we're going to take a look at Project 2-5 and 2-6 on page 58. This is at the end of Lesson 2. So here's the Office Remodel 2-5 open, and we need to open the Change Working Time dialog, which is on the Project tab, Change Working Time. We want to select Lori Kane's calendar. It must mean we have a number of calendars for different employees as their hours vary from one to the other. So here we have her calendar. We're going to be giving her some vacation in October. So let's just scroll back there. It doesn't say to do this, but we can see there right now that these are working days. So we're in the Exceptions tab. We're going to key in vacation. Scroll over and we're going to choose 19th through the 23rd. 19th through the 23rd, and we'll hit OK. Now notice it's grabbed the 26th, but that's because that's the date it came up with here first, and I'll show you how we clear that. So we'll click OK. Let's go back just to check what we've done. We'll look at Lori Kane, and we'll see that we've got her vacation in, and then if we scroll back to October, we'll see that it's these days that are listed as vacation. So that's all there was to Project 2-5, so we'll close this, and I'll close this file, keep the changes, and here we have the file for Don Funk Incorrect 2-6. So what's incorrect about it? Basically, the problems are down here. So in step 2, it asks to find errors. Well, the errors are this. Dry ice is not a work type of material or work type because the dry ice does not contribute, in this case, to a task. It's not a resource which contributes to the work. This one would more likely be a material which is consumed and you have to buy it by the pound or by the bucket, however it's sold. When we say 100% here, it doesn't make sense to say we have 100% resource of dry ice. It's not like a person or a hammer or a printer. And this is really combined with the step 3 where they actually, step 2 and step 3 are almost flip side of the same coin. They presume that you found that the 3 errors were down here, and then in step 3 they ask you how to fix it. So we'll do both here. For dry ice, we'll want to make it a material, just like DVD, something that we have to purchase. So let's make that change. And we'll say 2-pound bag. Whoops. And then we'll say, let's say $6. Okay, so we have dry ice. Bottled water is another item which we can quantify in terms of assigning it. If we say, like, again, it's a material, and we say 12 bottles. They come in 12 bottles, and each of those 12 bottle packs is, let's say, $5. Okay, so now we have the dry ice and the bottled water being consumables, and that's one of the keys about a material resource. It's something that you use. Now, food, the reason why we can't call food material is because we don't know what the food's going to be. It could be, it's not something that we can purchase by the bag or by the hour or by the bottle. It's just too generic. So we make it a cost. Now, we don't put anything here because we don't know what the cost is going to be, but when we assign food, and travel is another example of this because you don't really know how much plane tickets are going to cost. You couldn't assign something up here. So when we assign a cost item to a task, it simply means that there's going to be a non-quantifiable item that, of course, you're going to want to track, but you can't attribute a specific cost to it right off the bat. So those are the 3 issues. These 3 were mislabeled. We fixed them, and that was right. And just looking at number 3, if dry ice is a resource and bottled water as a cost make corrections. So we actually corrected all three of them, and that was really in line with number 2. So when you're all said and done, this is how we want the items down from resource 18, 19, and 20 to look. And that takes care of project 2-6.